What's up, everybody? This is Libra Gang Tarot. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. If you want more personal, you can reach me at patreon.com/code with the cards. This message is for Libra. Any placement. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe. Like it, hit subscribe. Like it, hit subscribe. Y'all listen, I am so sorry that I be having to just bounce all over the place with y'all because y'all don't be understanding, okay? Hey, Stinker Butt, we are on for today. Inbox me when you are ready. Let's aim for 2 because I'm getting a late start, okay? But we getting it done today, okay? We're getting it done today. All right, let's see. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, support, donate. I haven't had any coffee, so. Oh, thank you. I put the keys on this one myself too. I was gonna make it into something different, but I found out that the lights in the background don't change. So I was like, forget it. You know, I like Karumi, which is black and purple. So, yeah. What's up, y'all? Dang. What's up, everybody? Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe. Like it, hit subscribe. Like it, hit subscribe. All right, we should be good. There we go. Y'all can see that, right? Think about it. Hey, y'all. Okay, so listen. I don't know why my throat going out. But listen, I hate to do this, but it just has to be this way, okay? So listen, the bonuses, so this is for y'all personal, you know, y'all know this is going into next year. My bonuses and the extra readings, okay, they will go on member content, okay? Love and career readings will go on Patreon. Spiritual readings will go on Patreon. Artifact information will go on Patreon. I'm jumping into stocks, y'all know that. So we have a stock advisor that just joined our Patreon. Like he's handled some pretty big portfolios before. So he's gonna jump in and give like his advice, and then y'all know, you know, our fellow cousin Aubrey. Okay, she gonna give us her advice. So we gonna bust through these stocks in 2026 and get this bread, okay? But I'm noticing as I'm putting these readings on my member content, they're still flagging it. So I look to see who was out of the ordinary, and of course it's the same 3 weirdos, okay, that are, they just follow me wherever they go. But you know, they can't go to Patreon, because if you go to Patreon, then it gives me all of their information, because they're required to put an address, they're required to put you know, like their IP address is picked up, yada yada yada. So they won't go to Patreon basically with that bull, okay? So that's where we at with it. Certain messages just have to go on Patreon. Like those long readings, I'm gonna start unlisting those readings and just putting them on Patreon instead of them constantly keep getting flagged and deleted. Because most of the time I'm noticing a trend. I'm noticing that, one second, y'all. All right, one more second. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe. It says, who, what, I'm late. Oh, it's just like, you know how when I be doing like them really, really long reads for like 2 hours, 3 hours, y'all know I say what I want. But I started taking those readings and putting them over to member only content. And I'm flagging on myself for for age appropriate content. They're still flagging them on top of me flagging them as age appropriate content. Okay, so I'm just gonna start taking those readings down and uploading them to Patreon. So if y'all see that I went live and it was a long link and it was a long reading and you just couldn't get through the reading because it probably was long, it's gonna be on my Patreon then. If y'all don't know, my Patreon is patreon.com/code the cards, because what they're doing is they're like they'll like go through the whole reading and then flag it. It's like, okay, so we don't have anything to do better than to watch me, which I appreciate they view. All right, come on y'all, let's get started. Okay, so something is just simple. All right, like it's very simple. Let's see what this means. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. Support, support. Donate, donate. All right. So that's ghetto. It is. It is. It be like, dang, can I have my back? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I know her. She's saying like them flagging it is ghetto. You know what I'm saying? So I would don't time her out per se. Yeah. But yeah, like they be on my behind, y'all. I'm glad it's big, cause look, I told y'all, okay, so something is going to be simple. Let me know if this is dark. It do look a little dark, huh? Hey y'all. So I feel like, you know, y'all have the lovers here. Somebody have Gemini in their chart. I feel like something is very simple. I feel like you really look into something, you think about something, you realize that something is simple. Okay, so this could be like a schedule, all right? A new thought process, money, something that you thought was extremely hard is actually extremely simple. So I feel like you're gonna realize that, okay? I can see you realizing that. You like, okay, so I thought this was gonna be very difficult, but it's not. It's actually very simple, all right? So, all right, let's see. I just seen that card in there. All right, you got justice here and a tower in reverse. Yeah, okay, so I feel like something is coming back to you. Oh, baby, it could be a Gemini. I'm getting like the 10 of Wands. Okay, so whatever it is, it looks like it was stressful. A lot of weight on your shoulders, a lot on your back. Okay, let's see. 9 of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you're having a conversation with somebody. Now, this conversation could be like makeup. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could just specify what's going on, yada, yada, yada. And then, like, you know, y'all end up being cool after. But, like, I'm kind of also getting, like, something didn't have to be that way. Like, something could have been just... Something could have been simpler than what it was, because the tower is here with the Ace of Cups. So it's like, well, why does somebody make it so hard? Like, I don't know. I would side-eye this because it looks like, you know, you took this pretty hard. Queen of Cups. You know, this could be like a job, you know, or something. Like, it's almost one of those situations and scenarios where you say to yourself, you be like, bro, listen, like, why is it take all of this? Or you could just be very emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe your emotions are really, really high. I mean, that could be for many reasons. Hey, y'all. That could be for many reasons. But, I mean, you get justice here and you have the star card here along with temperance. So you've been meditating a lot just to kind of, like, stay grounded. Or this is what you're finding out. Oh, wow. That's a dog-ass message. Wow. All right, so you're figuring out with the star here that life is easier. You could dominate magic. You could dominate entities, evil beings, by just praying, meditating, or giving something to your ancestors. it's like, whoa. Like, it was like, whoa. It's like, remember they said it's simple, right? So I feel like it's simple to be happy. I feel like the hardest part about being happy is thinking about the things that make life hard. Okay, they want to be philosophical today, y'all. These y'all ancestors and y'all spirit guides. They like, look, the ceiling is the roof, okay? Wherever you at, that's where you are, okay? Like, if you go there, that's where you gonna be at. It's like, what? So, well, wherever I stood is wherever I'm standing. Okay. All right. Tell me more about the Ten of Wands here. All right. Tell me more about the Ten of Wands. Yeah, the Two of Cups. Okay, so this is like relationships. This could be like holiday blues, okay? But I'm getting like, you're really thinking more into something about like what and who is making your energy the way it is, okay? And I feel like as you're figuring this out, you like, man, like all I gotta do is just not think about this. Like, all I gotta do is not entertain this. All I gotta do is not feel this or try not to feel this. So I feel like that's what you're doing. I mean, you could be getting somebody out of your system, or you could just be ignoring the energy behind somebody. All right. I feel like for whoever this is, it looks to me like it could be about, I think it's about family. I really do. I feel like it's about family. I also feel like too with the Sun card here and the Cups, the Queen of Cups. It's just like, it's like a lot of brighter days ahead. Like something is not that hard. I feel like something is extremely simple. You got the Two of Cups here and you got the Two of Swords. Yeah, okay, so this is questions that you're asking yourself. Like, so you could have water, air, double air, double water. Okay. So you could be an air stellium, air trine, water stellium, water trine. You asking like, why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? Like, it dawned on me too. I know I'm just, look, she said, well, I'm mad philosophical. I'm mad philosophical today. Okay. This the energy y'all got me in. Let me pop my shit real quick. Hold on. Listen. All right. So look, make sure y'all like this for me. Why I say 7 likes for me? Please don't piss me off. All right, make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe. Like it, hit subscribe, like it, hit subscribe. So listen. I really feel like the people that have the biggest destinies, y'all life ain't never going to be like other people's lives. Do that make sense? It's like, just like somebody saying like, oh, okay, well, I want $1 billion, but I want the family, but I want the relationship, but I want the $1 billion. Like, money and time do not exist together. You know what I'm saying? Money and time don't have, like, only person that really could do that, really, genuinely, is y'all, because that's balance. Do that make sense? It's like, you can have it all, but you got to go according to your laws. Like, I feel like for whoever it is that I'm talking to, you're missing the laws. Like, you got to do something first and then you get something after. Or you have to work on something concurrently and then you get something after. It's almost like, you ever thought about why, because I'm definitely talking to a Libra here, maybe a Taurus, but you ever thought about why you always reward yourself for doing the right thing? Because you don't never feel like people reward you enough. You know how much stuff you do. You know how much effort and energy you put into stuff. You know how much you are. You're a problem solver. You're the person that's putting out the flames and the fires in the crib and at the job and yada, yada, yada. And if y'all got, significant others, like y'all keeping them grounded, but like, it ain't even that hard. You see what I'm saying? It ain't as hard as other people. It's like, it's people in the world that can't handle just themselves. They're like, bro, I can't handle just me. Like, you're handling you, that, them, all of that. Work, money, house, yourself, health, other people's health, food, bills, happiness, and we're going to throw the other stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for whoever it is I'm talking to, you might not like to hear this, but it's actually really simple and it's going to work out, okay? You could be a single mom But like, I just feel like it's going to work out. Like, it's going to work out actually quicker than what you thought when your mindset adjusts to the fact that it's really simple. It's like, this is what you're going to do. And like I always tell people, like I just told my homegirl, because she just had a whole little meltdown this morning about her 6-week-old. I'm like, dude, sorry, God bless me. It gets easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, children constantly keep growing. Like, so you're not in a situation forever. In fact, when your children get to older ages, you kind of want them to slow down. You be like, bro, dang, like, stop growing. You know what I'm saying? By the time your kids become teenagers, you want them to be back babies again. But you don't want them to be babies at the time they're babies, because it's a struggle. You know what I'm saying? And like, some of y'all, depending on who y'all is, you might have a child that's with you, that even after they become a teenager, even after they become an adult, they still might end up being with you. You know what I mean? You are the blessed one, because you have somebody with you for the rest of your life. You wouldn't be able to split time like that with someone else, because the way these people work in the world, your kid is your kid, they kid is they kid. Y'all the only mature people that I have seen where y'all will say, okay, let me love this kid just like it is my own. But other people won't do that for your kids, because that's not in them. They don't have the ability to split that amongst everything else. People will love you, but they will not love, everything that comes with you. Okay. So I feel like something is just simple. All right. It's simple that you go to work. Maybe some of y'all in school, you gonna go to school. Maybe you gonna pick up a trade. You gonna get to this bag. It's simple. Like, and only you can do it. You might want help, support, love, extra money, money to fall on you. Like, but it's not gonna be that easy, because you are maybe a prophet or a prophetess. So when you you walking out of the house is gonna be a problem. With this type of energy, that SNAP benefit thing, it was supposed to be to change your energy. It was supposed to be to change the world's energy. God do test us, whether people believe it or not. And what God wanted to see with that was, how are you stepping up for your brother or your sister? I'm telling y'all spirit guys is talking right now. How are you stepping up for your brother or your sister? I could put one hand up to God right now that most of the people on my channel within my community, y'all were thinking of plans. Do you hear me? Y'all were thinking of plans on how y'all was going to help them people. Y'all was thinking about plans. Like, myself, like, I'm the main one, like, oh my God, oh God, get it away from me. That's just me, okay? Like, but I'm still, we donated turkeys to the schools, the middle school and the high school and elementary. We donated turkeys, and it was just like on some hush hush stuff. If they needed turkeys, let us know, okay? It's one of those type of things, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are it, okay? So like, you don't have to worry about what else is going on, because when things do happen for you, it's gonna be what you deserve. It's gonna be what you worked for. You can't just accept something and it doesn't even know the value of who you are internally. It's like, we could go out here and deal with whoever make us horny, but that don't necessarily mean that they know our value internally. Think about that. They like, oh, okay, I know who you is. Yeah, you make money. Oh, yeah, I know who you is. Oh, yeah, you cute. Oh, yeah, I know who you is. Yeah, you handsome. Oh, yeah, you fine. Or you thick. Or you tall. Or you're short. Or you're, you got a big booty. Or you this, you that. Like, they don't see you for the internals, And the crazy thing is, it's really simple. It's really simple. Like, know you internally, you know you externally. Know you internally, you get everything externally. But they don't want to do that. So it's simple. If the people are thinking more on the outside of you, then why are they having permission to be on the inside of you? Not like in that manner, but mentally. Why are they able to be there? Tell me more about this. I'm almost done here, y'all. I'm sorry. We ain't landing on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us, preach. All right. Y'all got the strength card here, okay? Y'all got the Emperor here. So y'all could be really in a battle with people that are farther above you. Like, and that's the craziest thing, because Libras always find themselves going toe to toe with people that got way more than them. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't got a reason to go back and forth with you. You got it, cuz. Like, what am I gonna do with that? You know? This is like people when y'all on a job. You could be on this job for 20 days, 30 days, a year. You got executives that been in these companies for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and they making you the problem. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's like, why am I the problem? Well, what am I the problem for? Like, it says strength card here and the Emperor. Somebody know you stronger than them. Weak-minded people, they got to do weak-minded stuff. Like, why would you ever in your life have to go to somebody and just say something goofy? Hey y'all, why would you have to do that? You ain't never just looked and scouted a room and be like, oh, him, oh, her. I'm about to just cause a problem with them. I'm just about to, you know, I hate thinking, but I'm just gonna make an issue with them. It's like, why? Do you know if you had everything you wanted, some of these people wouldn't even have access to you. If you had everything you wanted, your bed would be the only thing that had access to you. Y'all know y'all work just so y'all can lay in y'all bed. Think about that. Y'all work just so y'all can lay in y'all bed. You be like, man, I gotta stack this bread so I can go home and go to sleep. I gotta do this so I can go to sleep. Like, that's all you care about, sleep. Meanwhile, there's some weirdo in the world, all they worry about is you. It says strength card, Emperor. Somebody could be fighting with the Emperor. Somebody could be fighting with leadership. 3 of Swords, okay? Page of Cups, 4 of Swords. Told you. 8 of Pentacles. Somebody just ain't who they say they is. That's all it boils down to. See what I'm saying? Because you showing up as the 2 of Pentacles. Like, you juggling a lot of stuff, but your ancestors are at your side. Like, your ancestors keep making you strong. They are healing you. You might not know that they're healing you, but like, they are. Like, somebody could be in their elder years, but like, you have the body of like a freaking 22, 23-year-old. Like, you haven't done anything, is it called egregious, whatever. You haven't done anything bad, like, with your body. Like, your body is, you know, it's good. Like, I feel like age is a hoax, because imagine you have a body and you don't do nothing to it. Yeah, egregious. Thank you. Imagine you have a body and you don't do nothing to it. Then your body is still, you know, at the age in which that you started maintaining it. And y'all been taking care of y'all bodies a long time. A really long time. Like, and you got to think about how many times in a year that y'all jump into a health journey. Do you know that people let years go by? I'm talking to somebody. Some people let years go by, 10, 20, 30, 40 years, and be like, you know what? This is not okay. I'm going to go on a health journey. So they might end up fasting. They might end up trying to lose weight, working out, yada, yada, yada. Okay. But they've let 10, 20, 30 years go by. Do you understand that you almost damn near every year, every year, you start a journey? It don't matter how long your journey is. It could be for a week. That is still more than the average person is doing to maintain their body. Now, you're doing this once for a whole week every year. This means that your body has never actually moved past a certain point. Somebody could be using scientific medicine. Maybe you have an illness and you're using scientific medicine, or clinical trials or clinical studies or something. I don't know. Told you. Page of Wands, that's confirmation. So it's like, yeah, like, people are mad at you because you're youthful and you're fruitful. Like, that's just really what it is. And it's not that hard. Like, it's very simple. I feel like once you start putting this stuff down on paper and once you start really looking at it, you'll realize that you're not that far, okay? I mean, it takes flowers a long time to grow, but once they're already blossomed, like you ain't got to really do much more to it besides maintain it. The hard part is actually getting them to grow. So I feel like you're growing and these people can't take it. Make sure y'all like this for me, like it, like it, like it, support, support, donate, donate. As y'all can tell, based off of all of the stuff that happens with this channel, I'm sure y'all know that it is your support that keeps this channel moving forward, because they ain't gonna let it move forward any other way, now are they? So like this for me, like it, like it, like it, support, support, donate, donate. I have not had coffee today, so if y'all want to donate, y'all can donate $2, $1, it doesn't matter. It will be greatly appreciated. But I'm gonna go back around again really quickly because I just want to see one other thing here. I hate when I got fingerprints on this thing, but I also have Virgo in my chart, so I may very well just have OCD. I'm about to take all of this stuff off of here and bleach and clean it. It's actually pinned to the top. It's October Finest 99. Thank you so much. See, oh, you welcome, Stinker Bud. All right, let's see. Make sure y'all liking this for me. Like it, like it, like it. Tell me more about this success and opportunity from Libra. Dang, these people really on y'all. Y'all, you can work in the medical industry, or you just figured out something. I told you. It's something related to like the metamorphosis process. Like, I mean, oh baby. Could this metamorphosis process also have to do with like the evolution of the spirit? You know, like, I'm not trying to get deep here because y'all know I went to public school, okay? And I grew up on the other side of the tracks, okay? So I'm not trying to be no pastor or no preacher. That's not my goal. But I just feel like for whoever this person is, it's something about the metamorphosis process. Are y'all here with me for a second? Because I just need y'all to just chill for a second. Because I feel like there is a metamorphosis process here, but I have to figure out what the correlation is between the two. So make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe. Like it, hit subscribe. Like it, hit subscribe. So hold on, y'all. Metamorphosis. All right. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy because I always knew, like, you know what I'm saying, that it was something with the Listen, okay, so it says Gregor Samsa, sudden transformation into a giant insect, which symbolizes profound themes of alienation, dehumanization, and the absurdities of modern life and family dynamic. Ain't that the same stuff y'all be dealing with? Because people be acting like y'all ain't human. Y'all ever thought about how mad people be when they come to y'all and approach y'all with stuff? It be like the way people treat y'all be like, y'all just ain't human beings with a heart, a brain, like nothing. It's like they just, like, you just disposable and just, it'll be like, that junk is crazy. I just want to see one thing. Hold on. It says the term metamorphosis is described to metamorphically describe significant mental, emotional, and personal changes that occur through a person's life, such as developing new perspectives, achieving emotional maturity, and personal growth. Okay, so hold on. This is the only reason I use AI, because this is the only time it don't lie. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. I'm telling y'all, they the same thing. Metamorphosis is a biological process of profound change, while spiritual transformation is a similar process of deep internal change. It's the same thing. It's like, I feel like that somebody created the metamorphosis process based off of the evolution of your spirit, of how you evolve spiritually. And obviously, with the metamorphosis process, you can't evolve and change. Like, a butterfly can't hatch out of a cocoon if it doesn't have the proper nourishing environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, that butterfly could live years and years and years. It won't just stop at any point. You know what I'm saying? And just become a butterfly anywhere. It has to be in the right environment in order for it to transform. So it can live for hundreds of years before it transforms. So it says, while the spiritual transformation is a similar process of internal change, it often uses metamorphosis as a metaphor of a new creation. Both involve a complete change of form, moving from one state to another through a period of struggle and renewal. Hey, y'all. Discarding the old self to embrace a new identity, purpose, and a way of life. It says metamorphosis biological process is when an animal undergoes a dramatic change in its body structure, such as a caterpillar enters a pupa stage and a period of intense internal reorganization before emerging as a butterfly. But it still goes through an intense internal reorganization. The change is complete and radical, which is a change of form, the literal meaning of the Greek word metamorphosis. But metamorphosis, the Latin term is, what is it? It's crumble, it's shake, or evaporate. Crumble, shake, or evaporate, I believe is the Latin for that. So boom, now you have spiritual transformation. You have process of profound interchange, often occurring through faith and spiritual awakening, which means the individual from an old life to a new one. A spiritual journey that involves renewing the mind, discarding old behaviors, and developing new attitudes and habits. It says new creation, inspired. Look, see what I'm saying? This how I know they be on here tweaking, bro. It says the elements, new creation, inspired by biblical passages like 2 Corinthians 5:17, which states, in Christ, the old has passed away, behold, the new has come. That shit ain't got nothing to do with no damn Bible. Nothing to do with the Bible. The Bible don't even prepare you, okay? The Bible don't even prepare you for the type of people that have entered into Libra's lives. I've never seen a Bible passage that has prepared Libra for half of the stuff that they have experienced in their life. Never. Not one time. It says renewal of the mind. The process involves changing one thinking patterns, often through practices of prayer, scripture, and reflection. This is ChatGPT, by the way, okay? Why do they keep pushing y'all toward the Bible? Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, this don't got nothing to do with that. This has everything to do with the demonized beings that come across y'all life and make y'all life harder when life is so simple. And because error is a mental element, the main thing that they do is disrupt your mental being. Because if you disrupt the mind, the body will follow. It says, because the rise of the temples, the false religions will fall. I'm trying to tell you. It says growth through struggle. This spiritual metamorphosis is often compared to the chrysalis stage, representing a hidden, sometimes difficult period of internal restructuring and refining. I'm going to look up what this word means, so give me a second. And here they go again. God's role. The transformation is often viewed as divine work, initiated and sustained by God's grace and spirit. Much like nature's guide the butterfly through a metamorphosis stage. God's role and the metamorphosis stage is two totally different things. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like every time y'all get on a conquest, to understand thyself, the first thing they want to do is bring it back to this mental slavery. But there hasn't been a Bible yet to prepare you for the type of things and the type of creatures, the type of entities that are on y'all. Do y'all realize that y'all have children with people and these people will come around years later and haunt you? Years later, they might not do nothing for their kid. They might not do nothing for you. They might not even care about you. But because there is some small connection there, here they come straight out of fiery pits to come bothering you. There ain't nothing in the Bible talking about baby daddies. There ain't nothing in the Bible talking about baby mamas. There's nothing in the Bible talking about women, jealous women. They talk about jealousy and they talk about envy, but they don't talk about why they stick to you. It's a whole different ball game. Now let's go back to the beginning of this reading. I said it's the same 3 women that keep joining my page and flagging my stuff. To even go as far as becoming members, do you hear me? Just to flag my stuff. So that tells you these people, they follow you. They have an intense, like, internal, like, obsession with you. So if these are people that I've never been around, I've never laid down with, these are people of the same, you know, of the same gender, which that ain't my preference, okay? To each his own. So why would they be so desperate to stick to me? Now imagine the people that has had the pleasure of seeing you smile, have had the pleasure of seeing you wake up in the morning, have had the pleasure of speaking to you, who you made them laugh, they've made you laugh. Think about that. Think about that. Now I want to see about this what's it called? Chrysalis stage. Because I want to know why they felt the need to bring this into the equation. Okay, so it makes sense. Okay, so listen. It says the transformation from egg to caterpillar to chrysalis to finally adult. Okay, the outer case enclosing is the chrysalis. Okay, so I'm presuming that your body is the chrysalis. Okay, that's what a person sees. Okay, it's the splitting of the chrysalis and the slow unfolding of the wings. Okay, it says she emerged from chrysalis to self-conscious adolescence. A transitional, this is what it said, a transitional state. I'm going to screenshot this. A transitional state is she emerged from the chrysalis of self-conscious adolescence. Self-conscious. Do we know what the hell adolescent is? Like, I mean, I know the Latin term for adolescent. So why would adolescent be anything near chrysalis? You say, okay, well, you're going from a pupa to a butterfly. So I guess the pupa will be the kid, but if you're using chrysalis as a form of transformative state, then you're not an adolescent anymore. Do you see what I'm saying? It says a young person who is in the transformational stage between childhood and adulthood, typically between the ages of 10 and 19. But again, the Bible don't speak nothing of that. Like, that's kind of crazy. Thank you. How about, let me see. Not giving me protein. You can take that. Can you close it for me and put it on top of the cabinet? Now, here's the thing, though. Between 10 and 19 is usually when the devil finds his way to you. But here's the thing, though. Why would it be a situation where you per se need, need to go through all of that. See what I'm saying? And then you blossom. Why I couldn't be like everybody else? 10 to 19, go through life, get money, find you somebody, get in a relationship, retire, stay married. That's your life. Think about that. Why would that be? You know why? The Bible don't speak on that because there's a different type of entity in the world. They don't want to talk about the angels that exist. If you think about the Bible constantly talks about angels and demons. That's what it constantly talk about. Where is the angels version of the Bible? Where's that at? Because I told y'all the Bible is a man's guide. It's for men. It's not for women. Angels are extraterrestrial if you've seen them in a real form. They are. They're freaking huge. They're what is it called? Nephilius? Hey, they're Nephilius. Look that up. Is that what they call it? Nephilius? Whatever the word is. I remember one time I was asleep and they just kept screaming at me. And I looked over and I was like, what does this word mean? And I remember Googling that word. I was young. I had to be like, shit, in my early 20s. Yeah, that word. That word. That's what y'all is. That's why y'all got all them damn giants, yeah, in y'all family. You gotta think about how big y'all are. Some of y'all are big women. Y'all are tall women. Like, y'all ain't the average size of women. Like, and then some of y'all are really little. I forgot what they call. I'm telling y'all, it's a whole different version of that book that y'all don't know about. And I feel like the easiest way, y'all gotta remember, petite, the Latin word for petite means what? A dimple. And pretty. It's dimple. Think about that. It says the seraphic angel sit at the altar with the Most High. Go back and look at the Egyptian table. The Egyptian table. The first person that was there was Leo, which represented energy. The second person that was there was Libra. They were the voice of reason. They were the balance. Go back and look at it. Look up the Egyptian table of where Libra sits with God. I showed y'all that on my Patreon. It was God. It was the sun, which obviously represented Leo. And then it was Libra. And then it was Gemini. Think about that. Which I still say Libra and Gemini are the same thing. I say it was only 6 zodiacs. And I say Libra and Gemini are the same. I say Leo and Aquarius are the same. I say Aries and Capricorn are the same. That's how I feel. I made a coloring book for several types of angels on Amazon 3 years ago. And so the book, yeah. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's something with it. It's something with it. Like, I'm not trying to I feel like something seems like it's hard, but it's about to be really simple. Do you understand? Because once you figure out like who you are, and once you understand what I'm saying, once you understand why somebody could be 6 feet. I see 616. All right, 666. I feel like once somebody sees, like, or once you realize this, or you open up your eyes to this, it's gonna be like, what the? You're like, bro, why were you ever entertaining emotions? They don't mention emotion nowhere in the metamorphosis stage. Emotion is not included in the metamorphosis stage. They don't talk about that. They don't say anything about that. All right, let's finish this up real quick. Make sure y'all like this for me. Like it, like it, like it. If y'all haven't done so, hit subscribe, donate, support, support. Y'all got the Ten of Cups here. Empress, I told y'all. Maybe y'all got Aries somewhere in y'all chart, you know? Because this is the second time that Aries has come there. Remember, Aries represents the first house. It represents self. Maybe you have to see yourself as this particular energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's what it has to be. Jack, you could drop the link in our moderator group so they don't have it as solicited on here, okay? But I feel like somebody got Aries in here. You got the Tower in here. I feel like you're gonna change the way it looks for self, or you're changing the way it looks for yourself. You also have the Hermit card here. Like, I feel like you don't have to worry about getting away from energies, entities, people, situations, place, thing. Like, it's like you are who you are. That's the Magician. Shit, now that I think about it. The Hermit is Virgo. I'm telling y'all, somebody is a damn magician. I said this yesterday because remember I kept saying, I'm like, bro, somebody is showing up as like magician energy. Like, your spirit guides are giving you one extra piece of a puzzle before you're able to actually perform some sort of, I know this sound crazy, and I promise y'all I don't do dark stuff on this channel. Like, I don't believe in it. But I feel like you're performing some sort of a ritual, or there is some sort of a ritual, or you have some sort of a bloodline, and they're summoning this bloodline. Or something. I told you. It's something about this bloodline. It's something about you. It has to do with your generation. Like, you come from a generation of people that they're I'm telling y'all. Y'all, if y'all know anything about me, y'all know I keep saying the same thing. I keep using what movie as my reference? I keep using Monsters Inc. I will never live down Monsters Inc. You know what I'm saying? Confirmation. I will never live that movie down because it was just something about that movie where I was like, why would they create a movie of people filling up energy based off of fear? And then I had the opportunity to read the book from Barry. I think his name is Barry Glass. And it was called The Culture of Fear. Okay. And I was sitting here like, the culture of fear. Like, read this book, and immediately they were like, half of the stuff that we see is a facade. I told you. You don't want to believe it, bro. But whoever I'm talking to, your ass is you're a rare deity or DNA of a real angel. You're a rare deity of an angel. Like, look at that. Hermit card and the world. You don't see that? And I'm going to say this, because y'all know I'm always going to be honest. It's Barry Glassner, The Culture of Fear. That's the name of the book, The Culture of Fear. But I'm going to say this. Why is it whenever the energy is really high, why is it when the energy is extremely spiritual, why don't Beyonce always pop out? I'm gonna let this sit with y'all for a second. I'm truly looking stupid at the camera. I just want y'all to know that. Why is that? They ain't never saying nothing. They ain't never doing nothing. They just walk and they wait for you to do what? Observe. And then what? How much energy you need from people to be a part of their energy? Okay? I put it in a group for you. Actually, I'm gonna put it on my story. Okay? So, if y'all go to my story in a minute, y'all will see it. Why is that? What do people do to you? You can work in Walmart. What people do? Do you see what I'm saying? Listen to me. You see what I'm saying now? Her says, yes, I don't do nothing without permission on your channel. I respect that. I really do. I love you for that. Google it, Sal. Google it. I'm trying to tell y'all something that's simple. Y'all notice that I'm trying to calculate my words so I don't use profanity. Because I'm not getting this video taken down. They can beat it. They can beat it. These people are mad. They're so mad. Because I'm telling y'all, it's something with y'all. And there's something that's like awoken. And they really don't want y'all to be aware. They really don't want y'all to you know what I'm saying? To move forward. It's like they just have this issue with y'all evolving. And it says, what should I Google up? I'll look it up right now. Look up the sitting place between the Egyptian sitting place between Leo, Libra, and Gemini. Think about that. And then you come back and tell me what to say. In fact, I'm gonna look it up with you. Hold on. I just wanna make sure I'm Make sure you click on images. I'm gonna post these on my story as well. Like, y'all don't know. That's what it's called. It's called 13 Egyptian Gods and Goddesses. Let me see if I can show y'all this. Hold on. Can y'all see this? Y'all see Libra right there? In the middle? In the center point? That's Libra. Look up 13 Egyptian gods and goddesses. That's all you gotta look up. Look up the digital map of the ancient world. Libra is the middle focal point. And that's what I keep saying about there's a piece of the Bible that's missing. Okay? All of the Bible is misconstrued, it's reworded, it's rerouted. It's not what y'all looking at. Okay? But if you look at the 13 Egyptian gods and goddesses, okay, and you look at the backstory of Libra, you'll immediately see that Libra is the focal point. They're the beauty, the beauticians. You see people putting makeup on Libra. All the way back in the Egyptian days, they were putting makeup on Libra. They were treating Libras as goddesses. Now, here's the thing, which supports my theory. Make sure y'all liking this for me, like it. It supports my theory because you don't ever see in the Egyptian table a male Libra anywhere. You don't see him nowhere. Which supports my theory of what? That male Libras are there. Exactly. What starts with the fool ends with the world. That's the metamorphosis process of you. Every piece of all of this stuff is built from you. Your amnesia. Why you can't figure out who you are and what you are and why you're doing this and why you're experiencing that and why life goes like this and why life goes like that. All of that is for a reason. It's to stop you from understanding your metamorphosis stage. Inbox me right now, Savage. I'll send you the link right now. I keep sneezing. And then I'm going to show you the, it's called 13 Egyptian Gods and Goddesses with Intense Backstories. That's what it's called, intense backstories. Y'all are number one, numero uno. Thank you. Y'all are Anubis. Y'all don't want to believe it, but y'all are Anubis. Anubis had to charge, remember? He was the weighing of the hearts of the deceased. Thank you. Think about that. Who y'all dating? Y'all ain't dated not one person that's been alive. You've never dated anybody that's been alive. Not one time. Look at y'all, huh? You've never dated anybody that's been alive. You are the wearer of the souls. The deceased. What do people energy come off as? Dark. Deceased. Y'all over here like, you evil, you rude, you mean, you got a bad energy coming off, you got a dark energy. They're dead. You are the last judge. You're the last judge. Think about that. I put it in there for you, Poppy. Hold on one second. If they mess up with y'all, they done messed up in general. They mess up with y'all, they mess up in general. I don't even know if it's gonna let me put a link in here, but I'm gonna put the name. I created this keyboard, and I like keyboards that don't stick or whatever. And this boy has the hardest keys I've ever seen. Okay, this is what it's called. And you know, I'm sure they probably done washed this. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably not the same, but you know what I mean here. Hey, sticker bud. There we go. So sexy wixy. Hey. Oh, mama, papa. Look at me. No, for real. Dang, Auntie LA. It's all right. Set or set. Fingers gonna be swallowed. It's like, no, literally, I made the key, like the keys, because I like liquid keyboards. When they don't have like a lot of click to the keyboard, it has more like a liquid sound. I be changing the switches on them boys. Like I'm changing switches at this. But I hope this makes sense. All right, I'm coming back in with another one, but I just put the link in there. So make sure y'all donate, support. But I'm trying to tell y'all, it's simple. Like if you in school, if you got a trade, if you got a calling, if you a parent, hell, like you need to know that this is something for you. One second, y'all, hold on. My bad. But y'all see where Libra at in that link, right? Y'all see him? So you can't be like, now I'm seeing 63. You can't say no more. Like, well, it's something about me. I don't know what it is. You know how many generations back that is for your lost family? Your family ain't thinking about gods and goddesses. Your family was thinking about wick and welfare. Your family is thinking about your daddy. Your family's thinking about your granddaddy. They're thinking about the trauma of your family, your uncles and your aunties. They thinking about granny. Hell, like they ain't thinking about who was before granny, who was before that granny. The only people that understood that dialect, okay, was the Chinese. The Chinese, they learned from the Egyptians that they needed to keep the proper history. You ain't ever wonder why Chinese people don't ever feel concerned about African Americans? You ever thought about that? You ever wonder why they never just like, everybody else cares about y'all. Okay, for those that are African American, everybody else care about y'all. Everybody else be on y'all butt. They just be in your face and on your butt. Like everything is weird and they just follow you and create problems, yada yada. But Chinese people don't do that. They don't do that. And you wanna know why? Because they know the history. They know where it started. They know where all of this began. They know as long as they keep a nice little distance between you and them, they ain't got nothing else more that they need to worry about. That's how they feel. Like, okay, well, you stay over there. I'm gonna stay over here. Like, who else you see dancing? Mind you, dancing is a culture and a cult in itself. Somebody might be a dancer on this page. But what do you think dance is? Who else are the efficient dancers? You see what I'm saying? You don't see nobody else pop locking and you know, think about that. Now, here's where it gets a little interesting, okay? Everything was adapted. Everything was adopted. Everything was saved. Everything was documented. So you can do it. That you understand? It says tribal. It serves as the connection to the ancestors as a form of honor and respect. Listen, y'all are the ancestors. Y'all might not want to believe it, but y'all are the ancestors. But they be missing one thing though. Is it called Garth? I'm just gonna leave it with that. So you could do whatever you want to do, but you know the people that are blessed because they have Garth. Now here, stay with me, and I'm almost done. The main people that do have Garth, what is their spirit like? And who did you have to judge? Who's deceased? I'm gonna leave that with y'all. All right, make sure y'all like this for me. Like it. Okay, I dang near want to consider this a spiritual read, but I just feel like, you know, it's just y'all meditation session just kept making y'all like sit still and try to figure out all of these emotions. And it's like, it's simple. You can't get through the emotions and understand, you know, like what the heck is going on because you're not a part of it. This is how you know that my bloodline. Listen, y'all are raw as ever. So, in case ain't nobody told y'all today, I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of the fact that you continue to keep going. I'm proud of the fact that y'all out here parenting y'all children or child, or the fact that y'all still going to work every goddamn day, that y'all still working overtime. Y'all maybe in school. Y'all still eating healthy. Y'all still working on your bodies. You're still working on you know, your family goals and legacies. You're focusing on foundations and trusts and stocks and money and cars and you just making it happen. You're getting up every day to make shit happen. And I think that whether people want to say whatever it is that they want to say about you, okay, they're missing the key piece, and that is it's something about your bloodline that means that your ass don't quit. Now go back and you need to look at those angels that we talked about. Go back and look at those angels that we talked about. What was their bloodline? What was their experiences? What they had to go do? It says, and it talk about Seth is chaos and order, Libra. Seth and Set were considered you know who, which is why I say there's more to it. People want to say, and they, you know, this is the truth that they don't want to hear. People constantly say, well, I always get the darkest people. I always get the darkest ones. I always get the unemotional people. They was just coming to you because they thought y'all were alike. Do you know who you were prior? You are the focal point of balance. And when you are meeting people, what energy are you in? I don't believe in archangels. Only because arch is means lie in Latin. Latin word for arch is lie. Bent, bent truth. That's why I never even bothered to do research on any of them, because my spirit just kept telling me it was a lie. And once my spirit say something more than once, I'd be like, nah. See, we have proof. Like, I've been to 82 countries. So I could prove that there are temples. I can prove the energy of the Egyptians. I can prove that. I can prove what was really going on in Jerusalem. I could really prove what was going on in Egypt, Prague. I could prove that. You know what I'm saying? It's very simple. I'm going to leave y'all with this. When you metamorphed, what did you metamorph from? And what did you metamorph to? If you can answer that question, everything else will be simple. Because if you metamorph from poverty, pain, disappointment, disruption, that was the energy that you were calling from. So what you do with it? Where'd you stow it? Because a butterfly is still reincarnatively a old caterpillar. And regardless if it can fly now, it once started out crawling. It may be a butterfly now, but it started out crawling. And then it morphed to a butterfly. So when it meets another butterfly, which, can butterflies have babies? Do butterflies have babies? Imagine all of that caterpillar had to go through, because it only can crawl up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Look at the metamorphosis here. Look at the analogy here of a caterpillar. It crawls up and down, up and down, up and down. What's your life like? Up and down, up and down, up and down. And then when it finally gets to a place in which it is comfortable, it finally sits there and it transfers into a big butterfly. Nobody knows how long the caterpillar went up and down. Nobody counted how many times the caterpillar went up and down. All they seen was the caterpillar go from this to that. That's all they seen. But if you had to count how many times a caterpillar went up and down, I think it's simple. You shouldn't be goddamn complaining. Because I doubt you have as many ups and downs as that caterpillar has before it makes it to be a butterfly. I'm sure you have way less ups and downs. Your junk don't sound that bad, actually. Now do it. He can't make phone calls. He can't send emails. He can't drive nowhere. He can't show up. Point A to point B in the journey. Up and down. I know what y'all saying. Well, why is my life being compared to a caterpillar? Because that's about as close to metamorphing as you're going to get. Now, I'm not saying y'all going through a transformation. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying, you're missing some shit. And it's very simple. All right. Remember, wherever you at, that's where you are.